Most aspiring DJs know that to succeed in this industry they have to create unique playlists of music that suits the different demographics of people they will be serving in events, entertainment spots, or on social media channels. For this unique playlist to serve them well, they also need to get special rights, also known as royalties, to use this music. Royalties are the payment you make to get a license or permission to use the music created and copyrighted by other individuals and companies who legally own them. There are many music royalties that one can pay depending on how they intend to use the music in question. As a DJ, you must pay performance royalties for the music on my playlists. Performance royalties allow you to mix, store and play the musical assets of others in public events or gigs. Creating music is an art that takes a lot of talent, skill, and time to perfect. It also costs money for musicians, composers, producers, and publishers to come up with and market a song properly to hit the airwaves. Therefore, any piece of music, however small or popular, should be considered an asset belonging to one or all of the people involved in its production. It is only fitting that if you intend to use music that you did not create to make a living for yourself, then you should respect the right of the owner/est to also make a living out of their creation and assets. You should also note that you need to pay royalties to avoid legal run-ins with the copyright firms, resulting in court cases or damage payments. The last thing you and any up-and-coming DJ would want is a ready gig with no music to play because of copyright issues. Many musicians are signed up with performance rights organizations, PROs, like ASCAP American Society for Composers, Authors and Publishers, or BMI, Broadcast Music Incorporated, in America, and SESAC, Society of European Stage Authors and Composers in Europe. While these PROs have an international reach, other countries also have their own PROs where musicians and producers sign up. These PROs are tasked with collecting royalties on behalf of their signed-up members. You initiate paying for the license to play the particular song or music by different artists. Depending on the laws of your country, you can buy royalties as an all-rounded DJing license from the PROs of the land, or you can also pay these PROs royalties per song or musician. These PROs also issue licenses for venues that intend to use their members' music at their premises. However, it is not wise to depend on these licenses as a DJ because that limits the scope of gigs you can perform at to only licensed venues. Individual PRO companies set royalty rates. These rates depend on various factors, such as the exclusivity rights set for a particular song and the technology used in the song's production. As a DJ, you use many songs from different musicians, and all these have different royalty rates as well. Therefore, you have to consult the PROs concerned with collecting royalties for the music used and have them calculate the rates for you. Once you have the total amount payable for the playlist, you can then adjust the playlist to add or remove some songs to an amount you can afford to pay. Paying royalties saves you a lot of worries and gives you the freedom to expand your career as you wish, for only a tiny fraction of what you stand to gain out of another person's talent and skill.